So let's see how well the volume is now. You should be able to hear me a bit clearer now because I've sorted my mic out.
Let's see how well
That's better.
the volume is now.
So So in theory, I should have a good balance of gameplay and my voice. So hopefully you should be able to hear me over the background noise. We're going to make a new game. So in theory, I should have a good balance.
People of Walton, this is your mayor, John Ward. I want to take a moment to thank y'all for your patience, resolve in those challenging times. It's that Southern spirit, it's that Texas grit that gives me full confidence that we'll not only get through this crisis, but come out stronger on the other side. And I only wish I could be here to see it, huh? However, folks, I regret to announce that today I'll be moving my office to a secure spot outside the city limits. Now, no need to go assuming the worst. All right. This move is strictly to facilitate better coordination with our boys in uniform, who are at this very moment putting together a surefire plan to retake our city and eradicate the... Huh? This can wait. And where? Skip. So just, hold tight, secure your homes, and I assure you,
Hello?
the tide will turn. God bless you. God bless you.
I'm not sure if anyone out there is still listening to this trash. But if you are, know this. Nobody is coming to help you. There's no plan. Look. What they did, it's wrong. It's all wrong. We are trapped. And staying here isn't an option. You have to get out. Escape the city any way you can. Get out now.
Cool. Let's see if we can pick a better pair this time as well. Now I've actually got an understanding of how the game actually plays. So that seems... those two seem fairly good. I don't know how often you get a bladed weapon, but seems quite good. I'd actually have to see my main character, or the one that I'd want to take out more often cooking, because So yeah, I don't know. They are a good pair actually, but yeah, lightweight meaning that you can't carry as much as a pain. Go on then, let's see how Daphne and Penny do. She's actually, they're both starting tired. Okay, so and hungry. Ain't no point waiting around. No, so being so tired, I'm gonna put you straight to bed. While I have you, who I know is a pacifist and not particularly good at sneaking, but the first night doesn't matter. So we're gonna go through this first relatively clear house. Nice and quick. Birds flying off. And take some bits on the car. Peek through the door. No one's in there. Open the door. There's some food supplies. Get the vantage point done.
Hello. Is anyone still out there? My partner and I, we're stuck here at the police station downtown, on the top floor. We've been here for, feels like forever. If you're out there, you gotta come get us, please. We're rationing what food and water we have left, but it ain't gonna last.
So there's a couple of people stuck on the police station at that. Get that stealth kill. And unpick the shed. Okay, and because I'm not got the small bag, I need to take all the items straight away. Cats and pigs hoard. Save wood, cogs and screws and don't barricade your base until one barricade is left. Don't use weapons, use fists for killing. 3 hit and wait. And 3 hit. Okay. Yeah, this is now my second run. I've had a quick look at it to basically learn the controls and everything. Okay, there is only one barricade left, but I have just discovered the new shelter that I can move to, having just cleared that one. Unfortunately, it doesn't just say cleared now, like it would say on I don't know, what is it, This War of Mine. That would tell you that it's a completely cleared area, but this time she's gonna have a nap. And this one, who's actually my goatee outer type, is now going to take the new house. Take both the weapons because there's only one more stab on the thing left. And move on. Equip the axe. Don't take anything from vulnerables, just kill the zombies and go back there. All the stuff will automatically come to you. Yep, exactly what I was thinking. Just clear the Zeds out and move on. So everything's cleared. Let's unbarricade the doors. And just move on, because I've got all the equipment that all here. Theory, I should just now be able to go move shelter. Cooking station and some picklocks. While she goes out again, have a quick check on my old barricade. Plenty on there. stove and 2 lockpicks. Yep. And then I should then be able to go to the hardware store or the church. So I'm going to go back to the hardware store first. Take the hatchet with me this time. And move on. I made it to the church and then got myself killed by ringing the bell, so I quickly learned how to get through the first couple of days and what all the buttons were and the general gist of the gameplay. Then after clicking start, go for the gunsmith table and upgrade the workbench. Okay, I haven't quite got that far. Okay. I mean, I can climb up and come in via the top, but it doesn't really make a whole lot of odds, to be honest, by the looks of it. Go to the church first, don't kill the stairs on the mnay. Well, if I just drop this on his head, bam! See you later. I don't open that back door, I don't set off the zombie that's hiding. Right, so if for now throw some things down in it for now, like that. I can then quickly search that, take that cloth back. a lockpick, so there's no point in going over to the van, and I've run out of hand space anyway. So now just work out what bits are worth taking back. We leave 2 bits of cloth. I can take the almost broken hatchet. And I can't disassemble the gun yet anyway, so that seems like a good haul for now. Go to the roof. Yep, I'm going to come back here straight away before I go to the church. That'll be my day, my 3rd adventure out. Okay. But I should therefore be able to get her to make some food. And the vegetable soup is more powerful. Apparently, I thought it was anyway. Doesn't really matter. She's the cook anyway, so it seems like she's made the weaker stuff better. They both seem moderate. So let's just get her to do some cooking. Straight back to the store. As far as I'm concerned, I only need the lockpick. And we'll move straight onto that. And then we can actually eat and such like, and we're sort of getting somewhere. So this time, take all that stuff. Don't go out the back, because it wakes a zombie that you can't see in the darkness. Came through that way, and I know there's nothing left in there. Let's find that. We can go onto the roof, can I? Okay. Some new locations. That's already empty. I killed the zombie down there with the ladder. Didn't open that because you don't need to. Open the locker, search for goods, take what's left in there, and move on. As far as I'm concerned, that's that clear. Got the lead, and the barricade's breaking down. she's hungry. She's going to eat. Yeah, one of them, another one of them, and a third one of them to almost refill her. And then go to bed to refill that. And Daphne is going to have one of them, another one of them, and the junk food, so she's almost full. But being a pacifist, her attack damage isn't particularly great. So she doesn't really want to go out and adventuring. Hey again, channel sausage. Right. So this time I could make the communal area. But to do that means I won't be able to make a medical area. I can't quite make that yet either. The volume is better this time. Yes, when in the half hour I checked my connections and I'd put my microphone into the line in as opposed to the microphone port. So I managed to fix that. Okay, in which case I think she needs to make more food because that's really all she's good for. Okay. So then I'm gonna move that on. Barricades are getting low, but she's getting tired, so it's her turn to sleep. And Penny is pumped and ready to go. My little tweak. Okay, so a potentially new shelter. It's got a water collector. We could go to a taxi depot or to the church, which is dangerous, as I know. But it's down the bottom, and if I'm moving up there, I don't know how far that circle will cover. So let's hit up the church. And then I can move house instead of repair the barricades. Nice and quiet this time. Can't remember if there was a lock. Yeah, there was. So goes nothing. Taxi depot is more dangerous. You would require one bat, one scissor, and another strong weapon such as a pipe wrench. Okay. This is as far as I'm aware of what I actually know. This is as far as I got. So, a quick look at the Remain Calm poster. See that that's actually locked. Take everything I can from there. Gently roll over. Unbarricade the door. Stuff my way through. The dead. Didn't let him get his scream off, but I've got nightmares. But she was always going to go fucking loony. That's the great thing about her. Let's see if that shows me where I can see where that is. Nightmares. This is if I can wake several times a night, haunted by visions of the dead, chance of not recovering, rest in the rest area. So she needs a communal area to get past her psychosis. Let's go clear that one out while it's on its own. Yeah, told me to close the doors. Right, yeah, I'm sort of drawing them out just a little bit. And the baseball bat is loud, yeah. I'm just trying to get a few extra kills here and there just to clear the rooms. Should I make a... more of a mistake than that? Right. Then he won't see me as I come down the ladder this time. Frying pans is the loudest. Yeah, I can bet the frying pan's loudest. Like hitting something with a gong. Okay, that's the locked room. So let's get that picked, because I quickly stack my supplies in there. Use the light to have a little look around. Clear this room out. And empty this of what I think I actually need. What would be the best stuff to take? Obviously the actual supplies, the medical supplies. I can temporarily restore some morale that way, that might be a good way. I've got plenty of food made up at home already, so I've got a little supply food run here. And there goes my bat. Yeah, I've got a truncheon now though in here. Run and jump. Oh. It almost didn't make that. Right. I'll just quickly empty my hands into this bag. Did I just make a noise down below me? Yeah, I did. Bare-handed one if I can be quick enough. Hold on and everything. Right, quickly clear that out. Yeah, leave the firearm parts. As I was thinking, I wasn't going to get there in the demo. Okay, she's a little bit hurt, but I've got some healing supplies. I'm very good at this jumping, my love. Okay, so let's move that to the first, and That's only a single of a stack of 4. That's only a single of a stack of 4. So I think at the moment that makes the most sense. Although I don't know if there's extra stuff in the tower actually. So let's just clear my hands out a second. That'll probably do. Junk food to the end. Okay, let's discover some more locations. Not ring the bell like a madman. That was funny, but probably not wise. Right. Talk to Raoul, who at least can make fuel and alcohol. But I suppose does increase my food demands, but having the actual woman that does food so I've got a little resource stash on the roof, of which I can come back here. I should just be able to jump down here. Strange markings. There's some odd graffiti on the back fence of the churchyard. The tag looks like a round maze with paths spiralling inward. In the bushes nearby there's an old storm water grate clogged with brown leaves, but nothing else of note. Okay. Head back to the shelter. Right. Strange markers. Lee discovered a while ago just was an unusual graffiti. The centre looked like a circular maze with various paths leading towards a star in the centre. Something about the markings felt significant, like a message. We should see if there's any more around the sea. Okay. My barricades are almost done over here. Luckily, she doesn't need the sleep, and yet, she probably won't be able to anyway. Okay, Mr. Inventor Man. I desperately need to be able to make medicine, but I also actually need to be able to make a communal room for her. So, let's make the communal room first, and another lockpick or two, because they seem to be quite commonly needed. Food, and that's all you really do, so do that. barricade will last for one last run. And then I move house. Oh, okay, the gas station's at the bottom. Interesting. Do I go north or do I go south? Galaxy Zone Arcade or Texway gas station? So I've got the taxi port, which is sort of in the middle. I'll probably be on both without too much problem. Sometimes the barricades will lose 2 instead of 1. I was just wondering whether or not I was safe to go out again or if I should barricade up. And since I've got extra zones around me, I think it might be wise if she adds the barricades, or maybe instead of her making food, since she can't make a good supply, she does the barricades. And I still go out. And I quickly hit up the last items in the church, so that I know that that's clear. I shouldn't need any weapon at all. If I take that just in case I meet one. Since I know there's only a little bit left to take. What if I can jump straight up? Don't seem to be. Grab the thing and get out. Yeah. Right now, can you actually make a jump without being an absolute loser? Yeah, you can. Right. Oh, did that hurt? I thought that hurt. Well, live and learn. Didn't know you could hurt yourself from jumping off the roof. It definitely hurt. We're going drained. so he has to use the bed. She's going to use a heating kit, and go to the communal area to see if she can sort out her nightmares so she can sleep. Then get hammers and knives. Healing kits and bandages sound good. Maybe not as good as a weapons workbench. Yeah, okay, let's make a weapons workbench. You need weapons, because if you've got weapons you won't need to heal as much. So everyone's doing their thing. Move that on. Yeah, definitely lost health jumping off that roof. So she's recovering from nightmares and they've all got rid of their things apparently. 2 bars gone, so Raoul's hungry and still tired, so if Raoul eats some food, and reinforces the things, she can eat 1. Junk food. She needs to sleep. Seems like she's still got she's still recovering that. In which case, can you make anything? No. In which case, I'm going to take the chance. So if I go to Raoul and change the plan, he can then do that. She can then do that. And Little Miss, I don't know if I'm going to sleep or not, can take her odds. Yeah, cries word, but don't scrap for weapons, cries. Right, Let's do the old ballad. That'll break straight away. Both of them are very noisy, but basically the same thing. So I've used that a little bit already. Take a stick with me, go scavenge, and see what happens. Do not go to old ballad. Oops. Bit late. That'll be difficult. Oh. Change your plan, change your plan. Two at once. And a noisy weapon and a one sitting in the doorway. Oh dear. God damn! What you can do is run and hide. Let's see what I can do. Has a hiding spot. Run away! Run away! Okay. No, she's drained, but still psycho, so she might not be able to get her energy back. Run away! Yeah, and just a little one and just didn't quite spot it in time. Right, okay, so where's my weapons workbench? No cogs to make either. balance seems pretty hard. So, do I check out the Galaxy Zone, gas station, or the taxi? Well, let's check out Galaxy Zone. Let's see what happens. Come on, me old mucker. Looks like I need some sort of electrical source to get that. That was rough. How can you possibly know if you've taken all the zombies out? Suppose turning all the electrics on is going to work out in my favour. Yeah, most powerful game is scissors. Probably the same as knife though. that zombie go? No, right, thank you. Oh no, he's gonna die! Oh no! Do you cure grief in here? Do you reckon? No? Oh yeah, you do. You can cure grief in there. Are you still man? Are you still mental? No, you actually cleared your nightmares away, so you can actually go rest. Yeah, the demo is about to end soon. It's damn near impossible for you to get a pistol into the darkest days, bro. It's not your fault, but it would need a good amount of practice and strategy planning so you can get one. Even if you have the gun, you don't have bullets. Okay, well, I'm not sure how long the demo, but it looks like a good game. I think this is going to be thoroughly interesting. Eat frying pan. Oh, what would have been cool was if my survivor had actually came back to life as a zombie. That would have been really messed up. Ooh, video camera. Very interesting resource. someone had been living in the storage room. The squatter had been using a crumpled tobacco fire as a makeshift coffee filler. The ink has bled, making the text difficult to read. I've cleared every location. Police department has 60 plus zombies. Checked the 41 bullets, spike bat, and with combat knife. 2 hit and the fry broke. Yeah. My frying pan. No, what am I going to do about my frying pan? God. Eat crowbar. What got there? Is that a pig? Ooh, bullets. And some other bits and pieces. Right, let's see if I can kill the last of the Zeds, and I can just move in here and pick all the stuff up that way. Damn it. Potential shelter. Yeah. I assumed I could probably climbed in that window. There. What's in this? All sorts of odds and sods. Let's see what else we. Hey! Robbed I was. Nightmares again. You're a pain in the arse, love. No, I found that if I move in, the stuff in the shelter just goes into your inventory. So I don't need to clear the stuff first. I should just be able to move in and get the stuff that way. But I don't know where any more zombies are. So I'm sort of running around making a noise. I think I've killed them all, so I think I can just move here. Like, I haven't got any bullets in my game, so in that drawer are a bunch of bullets. So if I then head back here, I should then just be able to go here and go move shelter. And if I look at me inventory, there's some bullets. So everything that's, and there's the camera and stuff, you see. So everything that I had gathered, or didn't bother gathering out of there, I'm now alive in the arcade. So I can eat the vegetable soup, and I can give her a healing kit and tell her to chill out there. Well, this one also eats a vegetable soup. So I'm now collecting rainwater, or able to. Give her a quick rest. Move on. And then the demo ends. But yeah. Is it based on the amount of days that you have? I don't know if you could die in your own shelter. I'll test it. Let's see.
People of Walton, this is your mayor, John.
So if we take somebody like these ones, just because I can. So for instance, let's just waste our life away. You hit the hay, and then also you go to bed too, and so the other question is, can you I can't double up on that. But yeah, the barricades are almost broken and there's zombies either side, and he's going to be a bum and not fix it. It's based on the days. So what, you just get like X amount of days to get through. And let's see what happens when the barricades break. No, that radio is saying go to the police station. There's 2 people there. So I was trying to head up to there, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there in the days that you've got. Cool, the scissors are fast. Right. Right. Barricades are almost broke. Let's find out what's about to happen there. Let's see. Let's have another nap again, Mr. Nappy. Go nap. Go nap. Accept. Right on your fate. The Horde broke through your barricades. The following survivors were attacked in the chaos. Cool. Got no barricades up. They're sort of just accepting their fate now. Gained gnawing hunger. That's interesting because I've not seen any of that sort of stuff yet. Lose morale for every foe spent being hungry. Okay. Sweet dreams. Okay, so every day that you haven't got barricades, you just lose a bit of health. Not a massive amount though. Dies in sleep, yeah, maybe. Gnawing hunger, starving comes after gnawing hunger. They're just doing what the radio told them to. Stay in your homes. And wait it out, guys. Wow, they barely lost any health then. Their food state's going down faster than their health from not having barricades. No one died. Okay, so yes, you can die in your home. You'll starve to death probably faster than the zombies breaking through the barricades will kill you. And I now understand of
People of Walton.
the
This
fact
is your
that there's
mayor, John Walton.
gnawing hunger followed by starving hunger. You've only got 5 days, so having this team doesn't make a whole lot of sense in the demo. It might make a lot more sense afterwards. because having a gunsmith is only good if you can actually get to the point in the game where you've got guns. So a gunsmith marksman, and the fact that he only needs to his morale restores slower, which doesn't seem like a massive downside, because you don't get a lot of morale deficits if you are doing alright. He'd be very good for going out. She won't get tired and doesn't need the morale as often, so he can spend more time in there doing that. And he has to do the barricades because she's not very good at it. That does make a good pair, but only if you can get to the end game when the game's released. These two are good together, other than Leo wants to eat a lot and Daryl can't cook anything. So the one that you want to be taking out to do your adventuring, because he's tough and a slugger, has to also stay back and cook every now and then. So that he's feeding himself. But other than that, the other dude can make all his weapons for him, and it doesn't matter what he eats. You just feed him the garbage. So keep the good stuff for Leo. He makes as much food as he can, and Daryl just eats whatever you give him. So that pair will work out quite well. Possibly a good one to be running the demo with over and over, because while you're not going to get to ranged weapons, that makes him a good candidate for slugging out some buildings and doing some searching around. Hector and Kaylee are actually alright, other than you want to take Kaylee out more often than Hector, and she hasn't got a lot of carry space, which is actually quite a downside. Means that she can't empty buildings very fast. Well, extra lockpicks from the same amount is good. Evasive dodging didn't seem to work at all. She just got her ass handed to her more often than not. But dismantling seems good, and fortifying seems good. But dude, Insomniac, that makes him tired. And it's not really insomnia. That means that he'll lose more rest each phase. That would mean that he wouldn't be able to recover as much rest from sleeping. He's a narcoleptic who wants to be asleep more often than awake. So they've put the wrong psychological condition on him. Insomnia stopping you from recovering from sleep, as opposed to narcolepsy, which makes you fall asleep all the time. Yeah, Daryl and Leo, I reckon, are best pair in the demo. Agreed. I reckon they'll make a lot of sense to put through. These two would be alright, but being a lightweight, she can't clear the buildings as quick, and also isn't necessarily geared up for killing Zeds in like that building that you said run away from, because it's just going to get you killed anyway. And then these two are really interesting, but Penny being haunted is a pain in the butt. The more often that she gets nightmares and then can't sleep is an extra layer of complexity of trying to keep her stat bars up that makes life really difficult. But Daphne's awesome. No, she's really good as a zombie mum who can stay at home and heal you up and cook your food, and doesn't need to go out, and wouldn't be very good at it even if she did. But because the other one's haunted, that will make their playstyle really difficult. What's that? There's no person in demo at police department, so not worth going there. Instead, go to the fire station. Ah, okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna search out the areas and get a good scope of the land and see what the deal is wherever I can. But yeah, the radio station, that very first level, was definitely saying that him and his buddy are held up at the police department. So that's obviously content they're going to put in. Okay, let's take these guys out for a whirl, because I think these guys should do really well. Knowing full well that there's not a lot you can do in the very first level. So my fighter is actually going to conserve his energy and have a nap. And the old dude, who's not very good at anything else, can just go at it. Use Sebastian if you want to get a gun, and use Daphne if she is best for food, and Penny can kill Poppy as well. So yeah. Ah, he snuck past the birds and didn't make them fly away. That was interesting. For an old fat guy, he done some stealthing there. Sneak past that Zed that's crying. It's obviously ever so fresh. The outbreak has only just happened because the zombies are extremely human at the moment. They're not. No, I didn't say go down. You old fool. Oi! What's your beef, Captain? No. What's going on? Just stop it. What's your bag? Right. What's going on? Oh, the controller's spazzed out again, I understand. There's definitely some weird controller based issues at the moment. Stuck in the police station, top floor.
Like forever. If you're out there, you gotta come get us, please. We've been rationing what food and water we have left.
So day one, clear this house. Seems to be quite a simple one, and as long as you don't bring the girl who can't carry anything, you can clear the house in one hit. But if you bring the girl who can't carry as much, you leave a pair of trousers behind. This seemed to fix it last time, so if I exit to main menu and then click continue, let me see, no, the control's not back. Weird. Let's just disconnect it and we plug it back in a second. So yeah, every now and then it will just completely lose the fact that you've got a controller, and it sort of forgets it's there. And the game doesn't actually exit on exit, as far as I'm concerned. It always crashes. Turn everything back on again and try again. And my control pad's back. Don't know what the dealio is that. Let's continue. Right. Cool. So we need to get into the next building. So that is this one. He's going to take the axe with him because he can. And the other guy might as well have a nap because he's old and tired and he went out. Because there's just no point in doing anything else in this first building because you can get out of there so fast. So then he's going adventuring, the other one's napping. And basically there's no point in collecting nothing in this level because you're going to move here. And there's no need to do that. Therefore, ignore all the equipment and just kill the Zeds. I don't think you only get 5 days. I think it's because you move into a certain new shelter the demo ends. Well, we can test that too. I won't go to the same shelter or move out of the second shelter or whatever. I will just stay put and see how long I can push my luck in going to other locations without moving. You know, once you know all the nuances of the gameplay, when the actual game comes out, I mean, for instance, that first day is simple as one should sleep while one collects, and then the other should sleep while this one moves the house. There's no point in picking up items. Throughout in a shelter that you're moving to, because it's just a waste of your time. Just kill the zombies and get it over with. Okay. So that's that shelter, everyone killed. And then just head home. Yeah, we're going to move to this one, definitely. In Crucible Story at level 4, the military announcer states all the personnel are required to withdraw their operations around Walton City, Texas. Evacuates being held off. Although it is Set in the 90s. Okay, that might be a historical thing that I don't understand because I'm UK. I haven't got a lot of specifically dated American knowledge. I assume that's because something like Walton City in Texas didn't exist at that point in time. There are so many answers that could be answered in this prequel where it will come out. Okay. I wasn't sure what you were getting at there. Right, so the point being is, this time all I need to do is insta move. I assume if let's see if his sleep bar goes up during the move, because that might be an extra action that you can get. So if I say you go to sleep and you're at 3/4, but this dude moves, and chooses there and left bumper, it says it will be unassigned, but let's see. T. I don't understand what you're saying there, Channel Sausage. Did I mention tea? As in being in the UK, yes, we drink a lot of tea. I mean, not personally myself, I drink coffee, I'm not a big fan of tea. No, both their sleep bars went down as far as I'm aware there. Okay, so that is programmed right at least. I can't exploit that. Right, so everyone's getting very hungry, so have I got enough food for this dude to make the gubbins? Oh yeah, so no, the other dude can make the cooking area while my fighter goes out again. Make the cooking area. Make a couple of lockpicks. And just before you guys start to starve to death, hit up the hardware store. Finish the axe off. Finish the scissors off. Go scavenge. I like the notes and stuff that you can find around. That's an interesting plot device. Right. Since this is the bag that I'll be coming back to, don't bother with picking it all up, just throw the stuff in it. Drop that on that one's head. Climb up the ladder. Search the area. Don't bother opening that door because that just makes another zombie attack you. And since weapons break so quickly in the game, it's just not something you want to do. So then quickly work out what you want to bring out of here. Everything by that looks like. I have to come back to open the back locker because I didn't have any lockpicks at this point in the game. Okay, but barricades are breaking, hunger's kicking in. So they both say moderate, so I don't see whether there's any difference in meat or vegetables. So he can spend one day making a ton of meat stew. In which case, he can come back to the hardware store with a pick. Why do I do that every time? With a pick, go scavenge, and just finish the job in there. It'd be nice if they marked the locations as cleared on the map so that you know the locations you've been to and have taken all the items out of. He's just going to do a quick run and grab the last of that piece of cake. Okay. So I don't really know what it means for him to have a lead belly, iron stomach, as I said. Can eat anything without getting an upset stomach. So does that mean instead of eating cooked stuff, he can eat raw stuff, and therefore not require the water as the consumable? Might be something that you could consider. Just lost my pad again. Bloody thing. But if it only does a small chance, you see, small chance of causing sickness. So he could eat that, but it'd still be a small amount as opposed to a moderate amount. And water recovers nothing. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So he could eat raw meat, but if you don't have any water, I suppose, then you feed him the raw material, and he can still at least get some sort of food, whereas Leo has to stick to the junk food or the cooked food, preferably. So, as he's quite tired, he's repaired the barriers this time. Don't like the fact that it keeps losing my pad, that's a pain in my butt. Okay. So I never looked at the taxi, so let's have a look at that one today. Take the baseball bat. I don't know if I need any lock picking equipment, so I'll come back with that this time. Yes. What can you make? Okay. Make the communal base, because you might as well get on with that. so. What's the sneak button? Control. Some button Oh yeah, he's good. Boom. Lock picking for the taxi. Wow. Bring it, bitches. Oh no! Oh. Well, there's a few more things that I can do and test and play with on that. But I thought the demo might be a little bit longer overall. Yeah, I don't see you carrying on your own, mate. Right. R.I.P. Yeah, rest in peace. Cool, I didn't expect there to be quite so many to run out of that door as the door broke open and everything. That was pretty tragic. But he's nice and powerful, isn't he? With his weapons. It's a shame the baseball bat breaks so quick. I mean, the weapons break ever so fast. And it crashes every time I try to leave. That's just weird. Okay. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I've got my video here of the actual gameplay of this new storyline for Crucible. Yeah, that one hit 2 deaths was actually very good. I didn't realise that I could cluster them all together and then smack the crud out of the entire group. That's something you can exploit if you can get 3 or 4 of them all in that cluster in front of you, and then bat them all around all at once, one, you're getting multiple kills for the condition of your weapon. 2, you're taking them all down at once. So I think that's something that's worth exploiting, is multi-killing. That seemed something of interest. So yeah, I've got this video that I'll upload later to show the entire storyline of the new Crucible game. Also, I'll point this out again in this video because there's been lots of people who are struggling with this particular level in the new Crucible due to the fact of having no weapons and no grenades and clusters of zombies. When you get to this point in the game, if you keep to the left hand side of the road, you will find the chainsaw, which will help dramatically. And if you notice, if you drain the oil, the gas, whatever, the petrol of your chainsaw down to a low level, then instead of running it out there and then using your knife, reuse your knife before you run out of gas. You'll get a brand new full tank, so you'll be able to get 2 full tanks of gas out of 1 chainsaw pickup. Okay, if you want me to show you that working, 1 second, if I go back to my stream this morning. If I go back to my stream from a couple of hours ago. Okay, so for instance, if you get to here, use the chainsaw, blow your way through the petrol so that you've got right down to the bottom of the gas tank. Use your knife and boom, you've got a full gas tank again. Okay, so that's another hint. Always worth watching my channel. Channel Sausage didn't know that. So if there's anyone struggling with that, I know there's some people who are saying that they didn't like that 3rd level, it killed them, and thus they were struggling with it. There's a way to get 2 full gas tanks of your chainsaw usage. So remember to follow me, guys. I'm going to be streaming more often nowadays. Going to get back on it, I think. I may even make some videos of how-tos if I can find a game that I'm particularly interested in along those lines. So remember to like and subscribe. Follow me on YouTube. I've got a a PK Apocalypse Games Facebook account. Feel free to find me on there. Over 8,000 hours. I've been playing Into the Dead 2 since before its release, when they had a week of competition to the release, and they had a week's build up of and you could win a t-shirt, and I got this one as from their second competition, the white one, and I got their black one that I'll wear in another stream. I've worn it before actually. If I show you my main YouTube channel, I made a video. It's actually what kicked off me playing Into the Dead and whatnot, because I made a t-shirt winner.
Good Lord.
There you go, I made that just for fun, and thus decided to make my Into the Dead channel. So and that's why when you look at my armory, most of my weapons, other than their more newer releases, are all straight 20s, because back in the day, in the first year or two, getting a hold of weapon parts was easier to grind. It was quicker. So yeah. So yeah, I've been playing the Into the Dead and, well, just generally computer gaming for, well, as long as I can remember. So I'm pretty good at finding bugs and exploits and cheats and such like throughout games, and working out just generally how to get the best out of them. Yeah, I come across those sort of things quite a bit. Yeah, but have a look through my channel, and yeah, I'll be back soon. I'm going to do a couple of streams, at least once a week, maybe twice a week, depending on where I can fit it in around work and life and all of those things. But yeah, take care. Keep your eyes peeled and all of that. I'll catch you again soon. Thanks, Cats and Pigs Horde. Yeah, I was one of the first YouTubers to cover it. I was the only YouTuber to do help videos on where to find the stars and such like throughout the levels, and how to complete them with grenade clusters and all the others, so that you could actually complete the game. I did notice there was a couple of other YouTubers who pretty much just took the endings from the game files and uploaded the endings very quickly into its life cycle. Within the first couple of months, you had all 3 endings, which I suppose would have made him a lot of hits, but he definitely didn't unlock them that fast by any means. Channel Sausage will become, what, a veteran or a professional player? Either way, it sounds good to me. But yeah, have fun, guys, and I will catch you all soon. I'm going to end it this time. So yeah, remember to like, subscribe, and follow me in the future. See ya.